This is a harmonic balancer or crankshaft pulley. As you can see, it's got ribs on it right here, the belt goes around it, and this end back here attaches to the crankshaft, the nose of the crankshaft. And you can see, if you look carefully, a little slot right there that the Woodruff key goes in. This metal ring around the outside, that's actually the harmonic balancer. And there's a rubber strip inside that connects this outer ring to the inner pulley. Alright? And that's where all the trouble happens. Over time, and it seems to be happening now, we're in February of 2020, it seems to be happening a lot now, right around now, that this rubber is wearing out. So what can happen is this ring, first it starts to rattle a little bit, you'll hear some rattling maybe, and it can shoot forward off of the pulley, take out the belt, and go in and damage your radiator, or ruin your radiator really, which puts you on the side of the road. It can rattle around, and it can actually go up and damage the water pump, which you'll lose all your water, which will put you on the side of the road. It can crack your oil pan below it, which will put you out. And the worst thing that can happen is it can be rattling around, and it actually gets jammed up somewhere, kind of locks up the crankshaft temporarily, holds it while the engine is still spinning, and so it either breaks off, shears off the Woodruff key in here, or damages the nose of the crankshaft that goes into it. I've only seen, actually I've done it myself, seen two like totally broken ones come back from the dead, where it was either engine replacement or I do this, and I've been able to do it twice now with good success so far. But a lot of mechanics will just say, get rid of it, throw it out. You need a new engine or a full engine rebuild. And the cost of an engine rebuild is almost the cost of a new engine, so you've got to kind of weigh your options there. But either way, this is the problem. So I wanted to let you guys know what's going on. All you need to do is inspect it. Like inspect this rubber ring right here. Like it's a little tiny channel, like this big. Inspect it. Get a flashlight, get under your van, and inspect it. If you see a lot of cracks in it, looks like it's coming loose, if you hear kind of like a rattling noise coming from the front end, check it out, please. It's easy to do. All you need is a flashlight, that's it, and just get down on the ground and look at it. So, aside from letting you guys know what it is, I also wanted to put together a kit, because a million-mile sprinter, that's what I do. I put together kits for you guys so you can do the job yourself, so you know you're getting good parts at good prices, and you have everything you need to get the job done right. So, in the kit I'm putting together, obviously it's going to have a crankshaft pulley or harmonic balancer. This is for a cargo van. I'm also going to have it for, this has got an extra pulley on the front if you look right here. This is for a passenger van to the rear AC. That would be 04 to 06. Alright? Next comes the ever important crankshaft seal, the front seal. This seal, the only way to change it is to remove the harmonic balancer, remove the crankshaft pulley. So while you're in there doing it, you might as well just take care of this, because the job involved in removing this is huge. And then comes the last three parts. The washer, the Woodruff key, and lastly this guy right here. This is the crankshaft bolt. It cannot be reused, okay? You must get a new one. It's actually not kind of, it is like the injector hold down bolts. They can't be reused, because what happens when you reuse them, when you try to torque them down, that's right, the head breaks off. So you get this thing jammed in there, 240 foot-pounds, you're on that last 90-degree turn where you have to use a giant breaker bar to torque it down. You snap the head off, you're not getting these threads out of the end of the crankshaft. It's not happening, which means you'll be needing a new engine or a total engine rebuild. Okay? Or what I've also seen happen is it gets tightened down, but then the head doesn't break off, but 1,000 miles down the road, the head breaks off. Well, once this head breaks off, the harmonic balancer can fly right off and do all that damage to your crankshaft and all the damage to the surrounding things. So you're left with a huge bill because you didn't spend the money on, I don't know, what is it, 15 bucks or whatever it is for this bolt. I can't remember, which I include in the kit, right? That's it right there. You gotta replace this bolt. It is key. Like, I have honestly seen vans that this didn't happen, and 1,000 miles down the road, or the van's ruined. So, please guys. Oh, I forgot the most important thing in getting it together. Hold on a second. I'm back with this. Now I know it looks dirty. Yours is not going to be all dirty like this. This is mine. The shipment I have ordered of yours have not come in yet, so that's why I haven't put the kit out quite yet. At this moment, ooh, happy leap day. It's the 29th of February, so I think hopefully by next week of 2020, by next week I'll have all these in, I'll be able to ship the orders out. But it's a flywheel lock. If you don't have this flywheel lock, you're not doing this job. You have to have the flywheel lock, okay? You can assemble all the right pieces, order from here, there, and everywhere, but if you don't have the flywheel lock, which I include in the kit, you're not doing the job, because you've got to lock the flywheel down so as you're cranking down on it, you're loosening it or tightening it, it's not turning over, right? And don't tell me you can jam something up in the transmission, because that's not going to happen. You're going to cause a lot more damage than you want. So here's what comes in it. Basically it looks like this. There's two locks. This one over here basically goes in where the starter goes. You have to remove the starter to do it, which I don't really like doing, but I've done it once or twice before. And this one is my favorite one. It's what I'm really going to show you. It looks just like kind of like a T. It has like teeth on the end here, and it goes in the bottom of the transmission towards the front, like kind of like this, which I'll show you guys on a different video. But you put it in, it holds the flywheel, and you can do all the work. And then you gotta remember to take it off before you start. Try to start the thing, otherwise it won't go anywhere. This is clutch. You cannot, like you can go to a website and you can buy this on Amazon or eBay or whatever, right? Well, what brand is it? You don't know. I saw Corteco, which is the OEM brand. This is the same thing that Mercedes-Benz has sitting. Mercedes-Benz has sitting on their back shelf. This is it right here. You can go buy this, but then you try to reuse your old bolt, and well, you know what happens. Or you leave the seal, and 50,000 miles later, the seal starts to leak. Well, now you got to take the whole thing apart again, and you run the risk of snapping this off if this hasn't already snapped off. But you can't even do it. You stick a 27mm bolt on this nut or socket, sorry, on this bolt, and you're not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's going to spin the engine over. So you got to have the flywheel lock. And anyway, this is the kit. It comes with my two right now, two million mile sprinter stickers, the MMS sticker and the diesel sticker. The diesel sticker goes over your diesel cap, so if anyone ever uses your van who doesn't normally use it and they go to put gas in it, hopefully they'll see that big diesel over top of it and they'll say, oh, diesel, forgot. But yeah, I'm Joel, millionmilesprinter.com. These will be up on the website soon if they're not up already. Thanks, guys.